well, this is the top league in the country, all the best teams, the best competition, and that's what you want for your kids. You know, you want them to work hard and achieve success against the best, so it should be exciting.
Boy, they were tough. They were a tough team, and they had a lot of speed. And so we weren't ready for that, and they kept fighting and kept fighting and kept fighting. We made a few mistakes in the back, and then they came back and tied it up, you know, with 7-8 minutes left in the game. But it was a battle. They are a very strong, competitive team. It's a sweet victory because they really deserve it. The girls were tired, they were weak, and they dug really deep. They really did. They really fought for it.
Everyone wants it so bad that we all get better from each other. No matter the win or the loss, we all want it. It's the best feeling. I've dreamed about this for a long time. It's so exciting to be here.
Very tough game. We had to go into extra time to decide the champion, and our boys stuck it to the end, and were able to come out with a victory today.
It's just an amazing feeling knowing you scored the winning goal for the team. We worked so hard for this, and we all deserve this.
Regionals is where you find the best state champions come and they give you a run for your money.
I think soccer in a whole creates a family. The bake sales, the car washes, the raising of money, it brings all of us together, and we are one, and on to nationals.
US Youth Soccer has impacted my life by taking over, and I mean, it's been a very good experience. A lot of life skills and lessons and how to take on certain things, and it's really made a big impact on my life.
Hey, everybody here was amazing.
Played against some amazing girls, and I just think it was awesome.
It's really great to see my team pull together to really work hard.
Being a regional champion is amazing. It's once in a lifetime type of opportunity for these guys, for myself.
I'm really excited for these girls with this confidence to go to nationals and just test ourselves against great competition.
We're going to nationals!
My name is Tony McManus. We are the 01 Lady Lobos Rush out of Memphis, Tennessee. You know, we were here in the finals last year. Unfortunately, did not finish it out, but that gave us a little bit of motivation going into this year.
It's been crazy, and it's just been like really hard because everybody here is so good, and everybody is good because they win their state cup, and so there are other ways to get in, and so it's been really difficult. But we pushed through it, and we were able to come out on top.
For us, it's a little difficult because we work with a lot of underprivileged kids, kids that can't afford to really play at big clubs. So we're very small. We haven't been around very long. We put in a lot of work with the kids. We pick them up. We've been working with these guys, just try to give them a future, something to look forward to, get them out the streets, put them in a place where they can come and just have fun, meet other kids, and train hard, and just give them a goal, whether it's college or to the next level. So we've been very successful at doing that at this level. So it's been a great process.
We made it to nationals, and that was amazing because we were one of the best, I think at the time it was 4 teams. It was a round robin, actually. So it was the best 4 teams in the whole nation. And so we thought we were just the next best thing since sliced bread. And I think that playing in that tournament was so surreal because you played against other club teams that were so good and at the same level as you that you don't necessarily always get the chance or opportunity to play against, which was so great for us because we were like, wow, these girls are like just as good as us, if not better, and we have to compete at the highest level and play these 3 games, or at that, it was a round robin, so we played the 4. But still, that just reminds me of how competitive I was and my teammates were at that age, which also I think helped me get to the next level. And being that competitive at the club level, has only helped me, continue to grow in my competitive spirit and level that I'm playing at right now.
The national championships was really, really special. I think that was like the biggest thing I had really won, and that's kind of for youth soccer growing up, that was kind of the ultimate prize. And I think we were always super ambitious in achieving that and to have that happen. And I think what's so special about youth soccer is that it's really your family. The girls that you grow up with become like your sisters, and you do everything, and there's just like such a strong camaraderie there. So to play with a team that you've played for a while with, and with these girls, it's a very special feeling to win something like that.
Those were really great moments because at such a young age, I feel like I was competing for something and really working hard to, perform for my team. And it was no longer just about, whatever the result is the result. At the end of the day, you win some, you lose some. But that was probably the moments that I was like, whoa, we got to win. We got a state championship on our hands that we could actually bring home. And I think those are really cool moments because, you remember a lot of the times that you win. You try to remember the losses as well because you do learn from them. But at the same time, you want to remember the wins that you have. So state championships were definitely a really important part of my memory.
Our state cup was fun. My team was very competitive. I mean, we had a lot of competition as well, but I can't remember how many we won. Maybe 9, I think, is what we counted with our team, which made it so much fun. That was always like the big goal at the end is win state cup, go to regionals, and go to nationals. And we always fell short going to nationals, which still hurts today to even talk about. But I had so much fun in those tournaments, and my team made it even 10 times better to be a part of.
I get to play now in front of huge crowds and with all this spotlight and attention, and I don't think I'll ever have that feeling that I did going through my U14 national championship. I remember winning state cup. I can tell you how I scored, what the score was. I remember going to Hawaii. That was our regionals, Region 4, and I remember that national championship. And I think that it stays with me so much because it was about camaraderie. It was about growing and learning who you were, and making these lifelong bonds.
Welcome back to the Shields Overland Park Soccer Complex, suburban Kansas City, on the Kansas side for our second session of games this evening. We begin in the boys under 18 division, 2 teams from Eastern Pennsylvania. The Future Players Academy out of Abington, Pennsylvania, and the Philadelphia Ukrainian Nationals 01 Black out of North Wales, Pennsylvania. These 2 teams are located just 5 miles apart in suburban Philadelphia. It's about a 20-minute drive between the 2 towns. So we'll find out today if familiarity does indeed breed contempt. These 2 teams know each other well. They play each other regularly back at home in Pennsylvania, and they've come halfway across the country here to Overland Park, Kansas to play in the National Championship Tournament. Future Players Academy, left side of your screen in the black. Ukrainian Nationals, right side of your screen in the blue with yellow stripes. Couple players to watch in this one. We'll begin with the team in black, Future Players Academy. Nevin Baer, center midfielder. He is a regional player. He'll be one to watch. He wears number 8. Also, Dane Harmony, number 13, a forward. He's going to get some goals probably in this tournament, a Division I recruit. On the other side for Ukrainian Nationals, watch out for the big center back, Joshua Jones, number 13. Playing in a defensive midfield role here today. He's actually playing up 2 age groups. And also Jimmy Leader, number 6, another midfielder. So strength in the midfield for Ukrainian Nationals. We're underway here in the boys under 18 division. A quick turnover in midfield. Matthew Harmon picks it up. Actually told a couple of the players on FPA are former Ukrainian Nationals club members, but have switched sides. FPA, a small independent club, started by the 2 men on the touchline managing. Joe Brown listed as the head coach for Future Players. And now Ukrainian Nationals able to break out. Coming to the near side, here's Harmon. Harmon with a step over. Tries to go past Asper, served in, punched away. Comes out top of the box. First time shot goes astray for Malander. And it's a goal kick to Future Players. Future Players Academy, the East Region champs. Ukrainian Nationals won the white division in the National League. That's how both teams got here. Now running on, but Henry Cook off his line to collect. It was Matt Duddy running on to challenge the keeper. Cleared out of the back. Throw in to FPA, it'll be Cullen Asper. Long throw in for Asper.
Find the ball, boys. Find the ball.
Greenberg trying to run on. Does battle down in the corner. Wins a throw in against Andrew Strickland. And a player down for Future Players Academy right outside the box. In some pain, but up to his feet. It is Luke Greenberg. And a little talking to from the official. A rough play begins already. Two teams that know each other well. A long throw in. Headed away. Falls to the feet of Duddy. Now out wide, served back in and over the end line for a goal kick. Both coaching staffs wanted to make sure that we knew they had a healthy level of respect for one another, but assured us that there would be no lack of physical play between the two teams on the pitch today. The big boot from Cook into the sky, and a push in the back. Called on Ben Vollmer. He got into Josh Jones. It'll be a free kick right near midfield. It's the captain, Markopoulos, takes it quickly. Touched inside and then cleared away by Vollmer. All the way down to the other end of the field. Just as a note, under 18s will play 45-minute halves. Long ball, searching ahead. Nodded over the touchline. Off the head of Brendan Hassan. It's a throw in to Ukrainian nationals. Jones gets it back. Played out to the wing for Strickland. Jones brings it all the way back for Yurcho. Yurcho with a long service. Served toward the back post, cleared out of the back. And now headed on, running onto it. This is Greenberg. Greenberg cutting in the box, finding some space. Left-footed shot is blocked. And then a first-time effort, missing high. Max Brown was there to clean it up, had an open net and couldn't keep it down. But great work from Luke Greenberg. Running on, making great move into the box to create space. Take another look, had a left-footed effort. Canceled out by a great defensive play. Yurcho, and he's fouled. Ukrainian nationals with it, played ahead, finding some space. Leader, he goes to the deck, no foul called. Comes all the way back to Yurcho. Another long service looking ahead. Leader running on over the end line. Another goal kick. Pretty fast pace to start things for both these teams. First 7 minutes have been back and forth. Goalkeeper Justin Grady for Future Players. Sends it long. One back by FPA. A good step out of the defense to break up the attack. for a throw to Ukrainian nationals. Pretty indicative of the level of talent available in Eastern Pennsylvania when two teams a mere 5 miles apart have both qualified as the top 8 here in the national tournament. Dan Harmon said as much, said we must be doing something right in Montgomery County, and it'd be hard for me to disagree with that. Errant touch by Strickland gives the ball over. Duddy will hand off to Asper, and Asper throws back to his defensive mate Hassan. Long ball chipped ahead for Duddy, but out into touch, and a Ukrainian nationals throw. Thrown in for Jones, but Duddy gets up in front. Now Greenberg, shoulder to shoulder, wins the battle. Out wide for Duddy. Duddy, 2 defenders on him. Plays it off one. And now a yellow card about to be shown. Our official wants to talk to someone. He's bringing one of the Ukrainian nationals players out. Wants to have a chat. It is Jimmy Leader, one of the players to watch for Ukrainian nationals. FPA will have a free kick. About 40 yards out. Set up for it. Bear delivered. First time attempt. Second ball in, and it's a goal. Great side volley finish from Ben Vollmer. A regional player committed to play collegiate soccer at Messiah College, and he opens the account here at the national tournament and puts Future Players Academy on top of their local rival, 1-0. Excellent side volley finish from Vollmer. Off the rebound, Vollmer was there. Did the necessary. Now, Ukrainian nationals finding themselves down early. In the 11th minute. Dream start for the team in black. Foul called. Got Max Brown for the push. Markopoulos pushes everyone forward. Sends it long. Vollmer went to battle with Mallon. It was off the head of Vollmer last, so a corner now for Ukrainian nationals. As though Matthew Harmon will go collect and take the corner. But he gives way, takes a place in the box. Here's the delivery, high and deep. A lot of bodies colliding in that penalty area. It's sent back in. Grady there easily to collect. Greenberg played back, and now run onto by Hudon, but Cook off his line well to take. High clearance, not at all cleared, and Duddy will finish the job. Throw in for future players. Lead it 1-0 on the Ben Vollmer tally. And another card going to be shown by our official. It's over on the far side. Snevin Bear shown the yellow. Long free kick. Takes a bounce. Duddy pops it up. Very physical play going on between these two right now. A lot of bodies colliding. Harmon wins the throw in. Toe in there from Duddy, gets it over the touchline. Ukrainian Nationals in possession, and a late sliding challenge. Foul called. This one against Max Brown. And our center official just asking everybody to take a deep breath. See that late sliding challenge. Very late, well behind the ball. Brown may complain, but he deserved the call that he got. Markopoulos sends it in. Easily collected by Grady. Yurcho collects at the back for Ukrainian Nationals. Bodies hitting the deck all over the place. Another foul called out on the wing. This one will go against Harmony. Markopoulos with a long ball. Push in the back and another foul. Very choppy play to open this one due to the high number of fouls committed by both teams. For substitution on the stick will be Ukrainian national sending on one of their substitutes. Sebastian Gonzalez comes on, taking a place up front. Now the free kick from the previous foul. Gonzalez dispossessed, stays with Ukrainian nationals. Here's Gonzalez running onto the long throw. Tried the flick and then an overhead clearance. FPA back on it. Flicked down the line, slid into touch. It'll be throw in black. Last touch by Ukrainian nationals will be another throw in. Advanced about 20 yards for Future Players Academy out of Abington, Pennsylvania. Cleared out by Markopoulos, punched right back in. Cook watches it sail harmlessly over the end line. Goalkeeper Henry Cook to take the goal kick. Committed to Franklin and Marshall College to play collegiate soccer. Headed on by Vollmer. Yurcho pops it straight up in the air. Greenberg there for FPA. He nods on. Headed back. Strickland will clear. Bayer gets it out wide. Nobody home. Corner kick to FPA. Served in, center of the box. One touch. Battle down on the end line. One served back in. Blocked on the way in. And out for a throw. FPA trying to take advantage of this advanced position they haven't seen a lot of since they scored the goal back at around the 10-minute mark. That is the difference. Volleyed finish from Vollmer after a deflection. Cleared out near the midfield circle. And Yurcho rises to put ahead to one. And then a tough defensive play at the back by Hassan. Breaks up an attack. Jones brings it down out of the air. Pushed ahead. Here's Leader. Goes to battle. And Leader going to be called for the push.
That's a ref shoot.
official, he's blown a tire. Going to make a little pit stop. Get that fixed. He'll be back in action. Good time on that stop for the official. Pretty impressive dedication too. Lost the shoe and didn't even worry about it. Didn't think twice. Just called the game. Here's Bear fighting over on the wing, trying to retain possession. It's past one defender, but it's swept out. Another substitution coming for Ukrainian nationals. Richard Vion coming in for Matthew Harmon. Harmon, the son of Coach Dan Harmon, comes to the bench. Vion in. And the throw into FPA restarts play. Jones intercepts the pass, but he's pickpocketed from behind. And Yurcho able to clear it away. Thrown in toward the end line. Racing on. Harmony. Cook beat him to the spot. Now a shot from distance right into the waiting arms of Henry Cook. Matt Duddy, shoulder to shoulder with Markopoulos. Duddy wins the war. But Strickland there to clean it up. Jones stepped in front by Vollmer, and then a good sliding challenge the other way. Wins it back for Ukrainian nationals. Jude Shore Parks. Back to Strickland. Markopoulos. Back to the middle for Melinder. Sliding challenge. Melinder pushed from behind, and he'll be given the foul. Dane Harmony draws the whistle. His push from behind. Right near the midfield spot. Andrew Markopoulos surveys his options and sends it long. Into the box. Jones couldn't get up for it. Duddy, a mistimed clearance. And it is finally pushed away. A lot of possession in the last 10 minutes for Ukrainian nationals, yet to make a breakthrough. Players Academy, work it ahead. And a shot, a low skimmer from Bayer. But Cook, as he's done repeatedly, makes the save. Coming right at him. Substitution for Future Players Academy. Matt Duddy will come to the bench. Marco Mezzaraca coming on. Russian Hudon heads into touch. Throw to Ukrainian nationals. Here's Yurcho. Swung around to Markopoulos. Trying to play ahead for Short Parks. Defense rose to the occasion. We have another substitution on the way for Ukrainian nationals. Strickland coming off. Jordan Naeem coming on. It's Josh Jones. Back to Yurcho. Handball on the far side results in a free kick to FPA. Taken quickly. Good turn for Bayer. The defender right there as he made that foray ahead. Miss hit, clearance in the box, and then finally pushed away. Leader trying to track it down. It's alertly cleared out. Brendan Hassan put under some pressure by Leader. Hassan with a clearance. Headed up to Greenberg. Greenberg tried to play back. Gonzalez there to pick it off and move ahead for Nationals. And Gonzalez is pulled back on his way. It's a free kick, about 40 yards out. Markopoulos up to receive this time. Leader punches one in, looking for Jones. Jones got a head to it, but it was not on target. Results in a goal kick. Naeem. A little miscommunication. Run on. Naeem wins it from behind. And a battle, and Shore Parks comes out with it. Ulmer comes to break it up. Another substitution for Ukrainian nationals. Jake Hellig coming on. Jimmy Leader to the bench. Big throw down the line. Hellig immediately on the end of it. Off the leg of Hassan, and it's a throw for the blue and yellow of Philadelphia Ukrainian nationals. Markopoulos sends it wide. Offside. Came from an offside position. Did Richard Vion. Since the goal, Ukrainian nationals have settled into a nice rhythm of steady possession, but haven't had the quality in the final third, finding that last ball. Foul called for a sliding challenge from behind. Adds to the litany of offenses already committed by both teams here in the first 45 minutes. Yurcho will send it long from the free kick spot just inside his own half. Now Marco Mesoraca down the wing. Slid away from behind by Shore Parks. Excellent defensive play by Jude Shore Parks right there. Mesoraca looked to be away. We call an Asper advancing to make this long throw in. It's for Mesoraca. Gets it back. Plays it in. Nobody home at the far post, and Cook down to his knees to make the reception. He'll roll out the restart. Captain, Andrew Markopoulos. Another substitution coming for Ukrainian nationals. Gonzalez comes to the bench. Andrew Harrell take his place in the left wing. Sent wide to the wing. Asper left hanging by that pass a little bit. Here's Vollmer, the goal scorer. There are 10 minutes left here in the first half. 1-0. Future player at its academy, leading Philadelphia Ukrainian nationals. Harrell trying to play hold up. Now plays the ball through. Reese Gibbs with the clearance. Cook brings it back inside the area and into his hands for the restart. Errant pass from Markopoulos. Ends up at the feet of Vollmer. Vollmer's pass goes astray, but comes right back to Bear. Tries to go by Yurcho. Slides in and earns the goal. Rather a corner kick. It looked like it came off Bear last, but a signal is corner. Bear will stay out there to take it. Taken quickly. Here's Bear on the end line. He's offside. Substitution on the way, Sadiki Fofana. Check in for Luke Greenberg up front. Steinberg's been a menace up front. If he hasn't created too many chances, he's been a handful to deal with for that back line. Fofana will come in with some fresh legs, as no changes have been made at the back just yet for Ukrainian nationals. There's something to watch there. Markopoulos with a big right boot out into touch.
Where's the other bag over there? Okay, so that bag, power supply's over there probably still, I would assume. You probably kept it plugged in, right?
Some heat being exchanged by these two teams, Sadiki Fofana, Andrew Markopoulos. Now our official wants to have a conversation with Fofana. And Fofana shown the yellow after the heated exchange he had with Markopoulos. And now Fofana will come to the bench to cool his heels. Jaden Joyce will come in up front. Markopoulos back to Yurcho, and we're back to play for that extended break to sort things out. Markopoulos down the wing looking for Jude Shore Parks. Got under the foot of the forward from Ukrainian Nationals, and now a throw in comes back the way of FPA. Substitution for Ukrainian Nationals as Shore Parks will come off the field. Vito Leone comes on. Long throw in. Punched clear. Played back. Asper able to get it forward. And there's a takedown right at the edge of the box. Jaden Joyce was dragged down right at the edge of the area. Critical call right here. Is determined to be just outside. And now a dangerous free kick coming for future players. Two players standing over it. Nevin Baer, Ben Vollmer. Vollmer already with a goal on a beautiful side volleyed finish. Baer approaches, runs over. Vollmer with the left foot, keeps it low. Cook easily across to take. Another look at that free kick from Vollmer, looking for his second goal of the day. Foul committed by FPA. Just about 2 minutes remaining here in this first half. Future Players Academy out of Abington, Pennsylvania. The 1-goal advantage. And a drag back again. Draws the ire of the center official. Another free kick for Ukrainian nationals. Markopoulos to restart. Launched ahead for Jones. Headed out of the back by Hassan. Comes right back in. To the end line, served in. And a good sliding block keeps it from being an effective cross, but a corner kick upcoming for Ukrainian nationals as we're 45 seconds from time here in the first half. Big set piece opportunity for Ukrainian nationals. Could they drag one back right here at the break? Kept in. And now cleared out. A Malander there to break it up. Now served back in. Headed straight up in the air. Jones punches it out wide. Here's Harrell. Now Naeem. Into the box and the big left boot away from Hassan. The stoppage time is 3 minutes after an extensive amount of stoppage for fouls in this one. There's Naeem, high and wide, goal kick. Justin Grady taking all the time he needs to get this goal kick away. 2 minutes left in stoppage time. Jones wins the header. Unable to control it. And FPA can play through the wing. Joyce running on. Markopoulos there. Keeps it in the field of play and over the touchline. Gives up the throw instead of the corner. Dumped in. Mezaraka able to get just a touch on it. It's nowhere near the frame. We'll have a goal kick. With just about a minute remaining here in the first half. Cook with the right foot sends it long. Mezaraka with the header. Picked up in midfield by Brown. Played forward. Joyce lost his footing. It's won back and played through for Mezaraka. Tries to square it back into the center of the box. Nobody there. Comes out to Vollmer. Ball launched ahead. Easy enough for Cook. with about 20 seconds left. One more chance here in the first half for Ukrainian nationals. Official takes a look at his watch, blows for time with Future Players Academy on the side volley strike from Ben Vollmer. After a deflection, they take the 1-0 lead into the halftime break. Two teams live dangerously when it comes to fouling their opponents. Several yellow cards have been shown. And the contempt that we spoke about in the outset seems to be prevalent. We'll see if it continues in the second half. FPA with a 1-0 lead here at the break.
It was 1935, the year that Elvis and Sandy Koufax were born. It was a year of many firsts, including the first NFL draft, the first Monopoly board game went on sale, Social Security began, and Babe Ruth hit his last home run. In addition to these milestones, the National Junior Challenge Cup was founded in 1935, offering a youth competition for young men in the United States. The cup was later named the James P. McGuire Cup, after the late U.S. soccer president, who himself was quite a standout in his earlier days, winning the U.S. Open Cup in 1929. McGuire would lead U.S. soccer and earn an international reputation as an excellent leader.
The Jim McGuire Cup was started in 1935. It was the only cup that the United States Soccer Federation had for youth players. And it was a very good competition, and I can tell you, I mean, this was the highlight of my soccer career, to be a champion in 1954.
This storied cup, now the oldest trophy in youth sport.
It has a history, it has a meaning, I think it has tradition. So I think it's extremely important for our competitions, for all the age groups, that can emulate the McGuire Cup.
Winning the McGuire Cup is huge, just because all that history that comes along with the oldest trophy in youth sports period. That's really big for us.
Who will write their name in the next chapter of the storied McGuire Cup?
this tournament, it's great competition. I mean, you just have to work. All these teams belong here. All these teams work to get here.
So the competition was fantastic from start to finish, and when you get to play in a facility like this, it makes it even more worthwhile traveling the 6.5 hours to get here.
We sacrificed a lot, time, and like our summer. So I really think that if we keep with that, we'll be on pace for a great time at nationals.
Just an overall great performance. Came out in the second half, was able to close it out and get that regional victory that we wanted.
Benefits of this level are huge. The college exposures, second to none for these guys. They're all able to get recruited and achieve the goals that they want to when they set out to actually sign up to play club sports and make a team. They're able to get those opportunities.
I think having something to play for is a real benefit to these girls, not just showcases, it's competition. Everyone wants to win. You play competitive sports because you want to win.
Well, this is the top league in the country, all the best teams, the best competition, and that's what you want for your kids. You know, you want them to work hard and achieve success against the best, so it should be exciting.
Boy, they were tough. They were a tough team, and they had a lot of speed. And so we weren't ready for that, and they kept fighting and kept fighting and kept fighting. We made a few mistakes in the back, and then they came back and tied it up, you know, with 7-8 minutes left in the game. But it was a battle. They are a very strong, competitive team. It's a sweet victory because they really deserve it. The girls were tired, they were weak, and they dug really deep. They really did. They really fought for it.
Everyone wants it so bad that we all get better from each other. No matter the win or the loss, we all want it. It's the best feeling. I've dreamed about this for a long time. It's so exciting to be here.
Very tough game. We had to go into extra time to decide the champion, and our boys stuck it to the end, and were able to come out with a victory today.
It's just an amazing feeling knowing you scored the winning goal for the team. We worked so hard for this, and we all deserve this.
Just about set for second half action here in the boys under 18 division at the National Championships of U.S. Youth Soccer here at the Shields Overland Park Soccer Complex. First round matchup between Philadelphia Ukrainian Nationals 01 Black. They are in yellow and blue, confusing as that may sound. And Future Players Academy, their neighbors in suburban Pennsylvania. They wear the black, and they lead it 1-0 on the side volleyed strike from Ben Vollmer. About 11 minutes into this one. Ukrainian Nationals had the better of play throughout the later parts of the second half, or the first half, excuse me, but were unable to come up with a clear-cut chance for all of their possession. Better chances have come to FPA, even though they have had the lesser of possession. Philadelphia Ukrainian Nationals on your left. Future Players Academy on your right. Here on field number 1. And this is where on Sunday, national champions will be crowned in the under-19 divisions. Underway, second half, 45 minutes to go. And the question remains, can Ukrainian Nationals find something in the way of a potent attacking chance? An early cross as Jones takes a touch. Left-footed strike is wide, but a good strike from the youngster. Again, Josh Jones, number 13, playing up 2 age divisions. He's actually a 2003 born player, playing with the 01s here at the National Championships. A strike like that should tell you why. Vollmer punches one ahead. Played out to the wing, looking for Bear. And Bear running on after a loose ball. And Yurcho comes across to clean it up. Bear looking for a long throw. It's into the box. Yurcho gets around, and a penalty awarded as Yurcho had reached around and hooked Dane Harmody, and a red card for Yurcho. Nicholas Yurcho shown the red. A straight red from the center official. Penalty awarded, and Yurcho is off the pitch. Let's take another look. You be the judge. Yurcho looks to have grabbed and thrown to the ground Dane Harmody. It looked innocuous enough, but not in the view of our center official. It's a red card. Yurcho off. Ukrainian Nationals down a goal, now down a man, and a penalty kick to come for FPA. And Dan Harmon has also been sent off, the coach of Ukrainian Nationals. High drama here on field 1 in our first game of the evening session. We still have a penalty kick to come after the cards and sending offs are all sorted, and it will be the player who was fouled, Dane Harmody. Player who's getting some D1 looks at the college level. We'll line it up to take the penalty kick. Waiting for player and coach to exit the facility. Harmony given the ball. He'll put it down 12 yards from the goal. Henry Cook standing between him and a 2-0 lead for his team, Future Players Academy. Harmony, one of the leading goal scorers for FPA. Steps up, saved by Cook! A huge save for the Ukrainian Nationals goalkeeper, keeps the scoreline at 1-0. Incredible stuff. After the save, it's a corner kick for Future Players Academy. But Henry Cook with a monster save of the penalty. Headed out. Greenberg can't get around it. It's punched back in. And Cook able to find it with his hands. So Ukrainian Nationals lose a player, but don't give up the goal. Markopoulos chips one well ahead, and it's headed back to FPA goalkeeper Justin Grady. Mallon pushes it inside for Mallander. Mallander played out to the wing. Cut inside, left-footed strike! Off the crossbar. What a hit from the far side. So Josh Jones has now shifted from his defensive mid role into that center back spot, with Yurchuk being sent off. Vion turning in the midfield is fouled. Now a free kick. The Ukrainian Nationals, a chance for the team that's a man down to push the ball deep into attacking territory. You're a man down, these are the kinds of opportunities you relish. Flicked on. Only finds the foot of a defender, and now played through. Luke Greenberg with the left foot, saved again by Cook. Greenberg was away one-on-one with Cook, and Cook stonewalled it again. Penalty saved, and then a clear goal-scoring opportunity denied right there by Cook. The only thing that's beaten him today is the sensational strike from Ben Vollmer on that side volley. Short corner taken. Defender at the near post able to clear it out. Good sliding challenge out on the edge. Is Naeem able to win it back? This match has had just about everything now. A great volleyed strike for a goal. Plenty of physical play. Several yellow cards, now a straight red. A penalty saved. Say it again, high drama here on field one. Ukrainian Nationals pushing forward. Now a man down, searching for that late equalizer. Mallander unable to control, loses out. Now it's punched ahead. Greenberg running on. Holds up, finds Bear. Bear has it touched away, and Jones will clear. Grady with the big boot. Jones wins it back, gets it to Harmon. Harmon taken from behind by Vollmer, and the foul called. Another look at the foul by Harmon. Just does reach in and grab the back of the shirt, plus a little stud to the ankle for his troubles.
Are we subbing or not? Are we subbing?
Substitution coming for Ukrainian nationals. Strickland will come on. Vito Leone coming off. Strickland takes up position on the left side. Jones gets a long leg in. Now it's punched ahead by Asper. Too far ahead, and Cook there to bring it down. Cook with a huge boot forward. Mallender missed on the sliding attempt. And then Markopoulos is going to be shown a yellow for his sliding challenge. A late one at that. And it's a free kick to Future Players Academy. Nicholas Yurcho sent off for the foul on Dane Harmody. And the subsequent penalty kick saved by Henry Cook. We stay at 1-0. Not yet at the hour mark. And Cook with a big punch he's run into. And a foul called on Vollmer. As he ran straight into Ukrainian Nationals goalkeeper. Now the center official asking for the trainer, but Cook is up. Appears to be not too much the worse for wear. Just taking his time to recollect himself. Now we're ready. The goal kick with his team. Down one. This is a free kick, rather, not a goal kick. Vollmer heads. Jones tracks it down. Plays out into touch, a throw in to FPA. Substitution coming for the team in black. Christopher Meehan looking to come on. Ukrainian Nationals will send in one of their own. Jimmy Leader will come back on. Sends Mallon to the bench. And previously mentioned Christopher Meehan on in the midfield for FPA. Big collision out near midfield. Vollmer back to his feet. And then a late challenge. Play on, says the official. Bear trying to cut inside. Strickland Gets the touch, and Markopoulos clears. Now a foul called on the turn as Vollmer got on the heel of Richard Vion. The tough physical play continuing here in the second half, much as it did in the first. As previously mentioned, the team separated by just 20 minutes and 5 miles of suburban Philadelphia. Greenberg racing on. Cook does just get to it, boots it out into touch on the far side. Greenberg was giving a big chase. Asper will hold the throw on the far side. It's Marco Mezzaraca looking to come on for FPA. Mezzaraca on. Max Brown off. After the throw, foul committed. Another free kick. The Ukrainian Nationals. Long ball from Jones. Knotted down. Vollmer with the reversed clearance. Mallender ahead. Mallender recollecting. Herring switches play. There's Mallender. Out for Herring. Played inside. Strickland had it touched away. Here's Greenberg. Took too long a touch. Thrown in for Strickland. Herring. Mallender. Jones. Bayer cuts it out. Asper launches one ahead for Greenberg. Cook waits for the bounce and collects it. Leader shielding a defender, gains control. Leader trying to push one through. Too far ahead, and Grady there to pick it up. Looking for Vion running through. Vollmer wins it in the midfield. Jones able to push it back. Here's Greenberg, shoots it right at Henry Cook. Makes another save, and now a cramp out near midfield. This will stop proceedings for the time being. It's Nevin Bayer, player who's cramping at midfield. Doesn't look to be a serious injury, just needs to be stretched out. Bayer's done plenty of running today. The cart's out, but not to worry. Appears to be just a cramp for Bayer as he went back down after standing up. trainer out to attend that cramp in the calf muscle. Both teams will come over and take a water break. Gives us a chance to recap some of the action here. About 10 minutes in, ball served into the box, deflected around, came and bounced right in front of FPA's Ben Vollmer. Vollmer adeptly finished it with a beautiful side volley. That's the only marker so far, but that has not been the extent of the action by any means. Nicholas Yurcho for Philadelphia Ukrainian Nationals was sent off after a foul in the box on Dane Harmody. Harmody stepped up to take the penalty, but Henry Cook with a monster save. One of a couple he's made today. Kept the scoreline at 1-0. Ukrainian Nationals down a man, down a goal. Have about 25 minutes to find an equalizer somehow. Strickland played in, Leader turning. It's cleared away by the back line for FPA. Udon has it taken. Ball launched ahead to no avail. Picked up by Burstein. Markopoulos looking for the long ball. Finds an outlet. Vollmer with a deft touch. All the way back to Cook to reset for Ukrainian Nationals. Here's Strickland picking it up in the midfield. Has a runner and Leader with the touch. It's wide and he was offside. But a good run from Jimmy Leader and a great ball from Strickland to send him through. Just mistimed it. There's the replay. An opportunity that will be remembered for sure if the scoreline stays this way. Substitution for Ukrainian Nationals. Jude Shore-Parks will come on. Saw Shore-Parks in the first half. Makes an entrance here in the second. Justin Grady with the long free kick. Now Mallender trying to play it through to Leader. Leader trying to find control on a bouncing ball on this turf surface. And now a big push from behind over on the far side. No cards brandished by the official, but a definite and clear foul will give set piece opportunity for Ukrainian Nationals. Is this the breakthrough that they've been waiting for? Ball served in, Grady able to collect in front of Strickland. Ball chased over the touchline by Strickland. It'll be a throw in to FPA, but a substitution coming first. Nevin Baer, who came off with a cramp just a moment ago, ready to check back in. comes on for Burstein. Now some discussion about whether Bayer will be allowed to re-enter here in the second half. Discussion at midfield about what's going to happen. And Bayer will have to come back off, and he's not looking like he's in great shape out there, limping back to the sideline in the first place. So might be somewhat of a blessing in disguise for FPA. So I'm not sure that Bayer would be at full effectiveness. So Michael Burstein will come back on. The substitution is nullified. Bayer back to the bench. Now with about 20 minutes to go. Burstein played back. Now launched ahead. Mesaraka trying to get on the end of it. And a foul called against Mesaraka. Substitution coming for Ukrainian nationals. Sebastian Gonzalez on, Matthew Harmon off. Jake Hellig on. Jordan Naeem off. Two fresh faces in there for the team trying to find a late goal. Gonzalez picked up in midfield. Played back for Malander. Leader can't get control due to the pressure from Asper. That's a throw into FPA. Future players being very physical, continuing the physical play they started early on in this one. Asper just puts it anywhere. That one's over the snack shack. Ukrainian nationals now pushing forward, trying to put a bit of pressure on this FPA back line. Out for another throw. I would expect extensive stoppage time once again after all the incidents here in the second half. A long speculative effort. Is well over the bar, and Grady will take the goal kick. Azaraka. Vollmer charging through the midfield. Clever touch, but it's slid away. Gonzalez starts the attack. Pass cut out. Here comes Gibbs. Gibbs down the wing. Plays it off of Herring, and it's a throw in on the near side. There's a good sliding attempt. Picks the pocket of the goal scorer, Vollmer. And now FPA in absolutely no hurry as they send on a substitute, Zach Ruffino. Excuse me. Jaden Joyce coming on. 19, Jaden Joyce. Markopoulos tried to shepherd it out. Kind of pushing the back for his trouble. Here's Henry Cook to send it away. Quarter of an hour and what would amount to probably at least 3 or 4 minutes of stoppage time. Joyce. Got it stuck under his feet, but Vollmer collects and plays back. Gibbs. Played long out for the wing. Running on, shot into the side netting. Christopher Meehan, it never looked to be on target as it was always wide. It was a deflection. Now a corner kick. Future Player Academy, up a man, up a goal. One here would just about seal the deal. Meehan's shot into the outside of the side netting. Served in, and Cook has to just touch it over the crossbar. It's an awkward looking ball in. And we'll take the corner again. The service comes in, headed down. Vollmer got it straight down. Cook was there and launched it ahead. Now Leader looking for a quick throw. Gets it back to Shore Parks. Cutting inside, Shore Parks. Lost control. Gets it back, he's tripped up. And a free kick in a dangerous area. Now a clear opportunity to get the equalizer for Ukrainian nationals. Five-man wall. Jimmy Leader standing over it. Played across and tried to play through, but offside is the call. As the training ground set piece routine doesn't come off. Mallender was called for offside. He sends it long. Mallender off the back of his head. Tried to chip through. Burstein played it back. Mallender able to win it. Strickland played through for Leader. Soraka. Now pushed ahead for Joyce. Joyce doing battle. Wins the battle, runs into Jones. Here comes Greenberg.
Hey, they're not playing ball.
Fights off Markopoulos. Wins the ball back. Edge of the box. Tries for the cross. And Jones's long legs get in the way. And it's out for a corner for FPA. A little more than 10 minutes plus stoppage time remaining. 1-0, Future Players Academy on the tally from Ben Vollmer. Corner kick served in. Brought down, cleared out. Gibbs pops it back in. Jones can't get there. And Joyce tried to punch it back, and Cook, sliding to collect the ball, takes it over the end line, and it's another corner kick now for Future Players Academy. Corner kick part 2. Cleared out. Strickland running on, gives a big shove. Right into Christopher Meehan. It's another free kick for FPA. Gonzalez comes over to the sideline. Get some instruction as the free kick ready to be taken now for FPA. Vollmer, Gibbs discussing the strategy. Vollmer will take it. Low driven shot. The deflection from Hellig. And now it's in the arms of Cook. The side of the foot for Cook. Still finds its way through.
Come on. Oh, no. Hey, jump.
Here's Leader. Leader tripped on the ball. No foul. Now a throw into FPA. Time winding under 8 minutes left in regulation.
Easy, I'm here, I'm watching. Hey, I'm watching. See, left shoulder. I'm watching.
Strickland. Markopoulos battling for every inch in there. Comes out the other side. He goes down, but Greenberg comes up with it. No foul called. Luke Greenberg gets it inside. To Mesoraca. Mesoraca out wide looking for Meehan. Now Markopoulos wins the ball again. And it's off the captain, out for a throw. Check out this battle for Markopoulos. All over the field. The captain trying to put a charge into his outfit. Stripped, clipped from behind. Shore Parks is taken down. Mesoraca whistled for the foul. There you take a look, and it's very late and a little bit cynical from Mesoraca. Long ball served in. Grady out to collect. Just over everybody. Secures it in his mitts. Herring has it taken away by Joyce. Now Joyce one-on-one with Herring. Tried to play it inside, but Herring with a good defensive recovery to come up with the ball. Mallender. Here's Vollmer coming through. He touches around. Gets it back from Joyce. Sliding attempt from Markopoulos wins it back. He keeps it alive. It's off of Vollmer for a Ukrainian Nationals throw. Boy, Markopoulos really good back there. Just battling for everything. Inside for Mallender. Mallender ahead for Gonzalez. Gonzalez is pushed off. And Greenberg gonna be called for the foul. A little talking to for Strickland from the center official. He's had his work cut out for him in this one. Substitution coming on for Ukrainian Nationals. Gonzalez will come off. Harrell will come on. Strickland right at the midfield stripe. Markopoulos looking to serve something in. He does. Leader headed on. Jones going to the back post, but goalkeeper Justin Grady gets there first. And long body, Josh Jones. Tried several times to serve balls in. He's been unable to get on the end of anything. Mesaraka and Herring go to work on the near side. Throw into FPA. 2 minutes until full time. We'll see what the stoppage time amounts to. Greenberg plays it out wide. Meehan. Meehan with a couple of step overs. Past one defender. Cutting. Trying to go outside of the foot. Cook there quickly off his line. Jones. Header goes astray. Comes back to Burstein. And Mallender down in a little bit of pain after that collision with Burstein. Stay on his feet, looks to be all right. Here it is. Just a little bit of a twist up. It's a long free kick taken. Headed up in the air, Greenberg. Strickland loses out on the far side to Joyce. Meehan with a long shot, touched over by Cook. Another amazing save for the Ukrainian Nationals goalkeeper. He's been stellar between the pipes today. Fantastic, fantastic save from Henry Cook, but it does result in a corner kick. Played in, Mesaraka with the header. Over the end line for a goal kick. A minute from time. Cook launches ahead. Jones misjudged it. It's punched right back toward green-shirted goalkeeper Henry Cook. Harrell. Turned over. FPA now back in possession. Meehan. Some dizzying footwork out on the edge. Joyce trying to get on the end of it, battling with Markopoulos, wins out, and Markopoulos down. Here's Joyce. Joyce turning, cutting, battling left and right. Finally a foul called. It goes against Joyce, and this will give us a moment to pause and attend to the Ukrainian Nationals captain, Andrew Markopoulos. We're going to take a look now at the save made by Cook just a moment ago. Look at this. Full extension right at the top of his leap. Cook touches it over, just does get it by. And now the fourth official's board goes up here on the near sideline, and we see 6 minutes of stoppage time. We've passed the 90. There's still 6 more to go. Future Players Academy trying desperately to hang on to this 1-goal advantage. They got it about 10 minutes into this one. Ukrainian Nationals looking for anything, a man down. Will it be a big set piece? A mistake, turnover in midfield? Anything, they would take it at this point. Markopoulos gets in the cart. Looks to be a cramp for him. But he comes to the sideline to have a sip of water. Markopoulos has done tremendous work at the back today. Worked himself into a muscle cramp. This time you'd imagine is being added to that 6 minutes of stoppage time now. We're already well past the 92-minute mark. But that's going to signal the end of the match for Markopoulos. As we learned earlier in this one, if you go off with a cramp, you can't come back. Some substitution drama with Nevin Baer trying to come on for Michael Burstein. He was allowed on, sent back off. So now Markopoulos coming to the side. His leg elevated. Certainly hope he'll be back and playing in the next couple of matches here in the group stage. There's Strickland on the far side. Back to Malander. Zaraka going past Jones, but Jones wins out. Jones back into the middle. A great play by Burstein to come back and recover. Jones for Strickland. Strickland looking for an option. Sends it back to Jones. It's sent out wide and it'll trickle over for a throw in Black. And this has been a rough and tumble game, but there you see Ben Vollmer giving Josh Jones a little bit of stretch for his calf. They're playing hard, but still showing a bit of respect for one another. Love to see that. Jones will have to come. Perhaps they'll send him forward. There's a foul called as Ben Vollmer run into from behind. Harrell, the guilty party. Jones trying to run it off. Stretch out those calves. Here's Gibbs. Plays it long, looking for Mesoraca. Cook fumbled it away. Had to play it with the feet. Launched ahead, and Reese Gibbs says anywhere will do. Here's Harrell. And another player for Ukrainian Nationals down with a cramp. So Markopoulos was never substituted. He's allowed to re-enter. But there's another problem. Now Jude Shore-Parks, a player who was down with a cramp, waiting to be sent back on. The long throw in comes into the box. Jones trying to track it down. Half clearance up toward Greenberg. Strickland tracking it. Long ball played in. But Grady there, easily to collect. We've passed 96 minutes. So many stoppages, even in stoppage time. Could drag this game out near 100 minutes. Here's Herring. Jude Shore-Parks. Touching back inside. Now finds Leader. Leader switching feet, and he's tripped up. And one more chance for Ukrainian Nationals. They will send everyone forward. One last hurrah for the team in yellow and blue. Trailing by a goal, down a man. Jimmy Leader standing over it, 30 yards out. Here's Leader, sizing it up, shooting high and ineffective. Now Justin Grady will take all the time he wants to retrieve that ball. We're now past 97, approaching 98 minutes in this match. Center official takes a look at the watch. Puts the whistle to his lips and blows for time. And that means Future Players Academy from Abington, Pennsylvania win their opening match in the boys under 18 division, beating their neighborhood rivals, the Philadelphia Ukrainian Nationals, 0-1 Black. Two teams separated by 5 miles of distance, separated by only 1 goal here at the Shields Overland Park Soccer Complex. That tally came on a spectacular volleyed strike from Ben Vollmer about 10 minutes in. And FPA were able to hold on to a 1-goal victory. That's going to do it for our first match of the evening session. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.